Oh. So I think I never used that perk, but I think that perk got nerfed. It looks like it. It was the cooldown was what was the cooldown before? 30 seconds, 25 seconds, and 20 seconds. Yeah, so the cooldown got nerfed. And then I think Unbreakable got nerfed, which is unfortunate. Plot twist can no longer force this perk's effect to activate out of the survivor's control. That sucks. Uh, when another survivor is hurt, you gain 20, 30, 25, 30. And here we go, Unbreakable. Note, now only grants survivor the ability to recover when the killer was specifically responsible for them entering the down state. Now that sucks. That sucks bad. Oh, I used to use it all the time, dude. With plot twist and other perks. That sucks. Oh, not plot twist, other perks. Other perks that will allow me to recover faster. Well, actually, it still can be used pretty good though, because if you still recover pretty fast, and you can use that with like flip flop and stuff, that might actually not be bad. Yeah, you recover 25, 30, so 35% faster. You pair that with flip flop or power struggle, it's a good combination. Oh, let me get a new map. That's right. Check it out. It's very bright though. Jesus. Oh my God, it's bright. And it is going to be a what survivor is that? Young. Yeah. Okay, so 5 moves ahead. I said, what's the difference between that and windows of opportunity? Hmm. Oh my God, it's so freaking hot. First time playing on this map. See how it goes. See how it is. It's the trickster map. Playing against the map. We're probably gonna be playing against a trickster. I got up early. Had to go to the doctors and music is dope. Oh, dude, this map looks freaking insane. Wow. This might be the more advanced map they ever came out with. The buildings and everything, the lights, the lighting's on point. This map looks big, dude. I don't even know where to run. I don't know this map. First time playing it. Where do I even go? This map looks very weak as far as survivors go. At least over here. I mean, really? Like, what is that loop? What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with that fourth flip? Are you serious? What am I gonna do with that, dude? What am I gonna do with that? Can't see over it. I already don't like this as a survivor. Looks like I'm playing Call of Duty. And I ain't gonna lie. Or Battlefield. Oh, of course it's a trickster. It's gonna be. That hit? Okay. Why don't I get a slow vault? So dumb. This map looks very weak for Survivor. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, what are these loops? These loops are terrible. Okay, we got a God palette here. That's not bad. About the best one I've seen yet. Like, what are these loops? What am I gonna do with that? Wow, man. So, I got a guy loop here. I feel like it's gonna be forever. It's gonna be hard for us to find an exit gate. Maybe not. The lighting's really good in this map, not gonna lie. This might be the more advanced map they ever came out with. But the loops look terrible. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. What are you doing? Hiding in the bush? Where are you going? There's nothing. Nothing. Like, what? Like, come on, dude. What am I supposed to do with this forklift? What kind of loop is this? This is terrible. Not gonna lie. That is the shortest loop I think I've ever seen in my life. You know how fast you're gonna get turned around? Like, killer's just gonna turn around and down you or lunge over it? Like against Michael or a pig, you're screwed. You are absolutely wrecked. I'm gonna laugh at you go down, dude. That'd be so freaking funny. GG's. Oh, my bad. I didn't say GG. My bad. I didn't think no one was gonna say anything. Alright. Let's go back to regular, because I don't know if I want to play that map again, dude. That map's great. Lighting's good. Probably one of the more advanced maps they've ever done, but the loops on there are terrible. I am not a fan of that map as far as, like, Survivor goes. There's a couple guy loops. That's about it. There's maybe one or two, but there's nothing too fancy. There's more worse pallets than good pallets. Unfortunately.
괜찮아. 이건 꿈이야.
I can't wait for. Wait. I don't think the colors came yet, right? Supposed to be soon. It's supposed to be coming where you can change your like your palettes and windows and stuff. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick. I expect it to be in here. I can go above 120 if I go to my settings. My PC can handle it, but there's no sense of really doing that. I'm fine on 120. It's harder to moonwalk the higher your FPS goes, which that kind of sucks. The higher you put your FOV or your FPS, it's a lot harder to moonwalk. But I felt weird putting it at 60. Dude, it looks so freaking choppy at 60 FPS. I can't believe I used to play on that. Kan Hwan. Why do they keep asking me to put my Apple ID in? $68. This is it. Here I stand. Okay, I'll go over there. I'm not going to the basement until I know what it is. Twins? Did I see that right? Is that twins? Oh, it's Trapper. I thought it was twins. He seems like a pretty good trapper setting up. He's fast as hell. I can't let him zone me though. I'm hoping maybe he'll go for over there. So it seems like he's trapping the shack quite a bit. I mean, it's not in the way. I probably shouldn't. I'm not getting caught off guard. So this time, I will pre-run. Yeah, he's coming. We're all right here. That's not good. I cannot let him break the pallet with me facing this way, because then I'm just screwed. Yeah. He definitely trapped that window again. Why do they keep putting the trap right here? This is such a weird place to put one. Alright. I know he definitely put one on. He didn't put one right there. I don't understand why he didn't put one right there. So the bad thing is, there's not really much around us. Actually, there is. Okay, so when I got injured, I made a mistake there. I should have went to this. this loop. But I don't know if he, you know, trapped it. Don't look like it. Pain res. Every killer runs pain res, man. That is the recipe for killers. Wait, didn't I disarm that? Am I tripping? Get him off the hook, bro. What are you doing? Oh. This girl, the bot. How did you run into that trap? What are you doing? We're all here. Nice. Nice. A place for us. Y'all in there? I'm gonna go basement. Oh, this ain't good. He definitely knows I'm here. You're wasting a lot of time though, camping that hook. This guy, he's trapping everywhere, dude. I'm not taking no risk. And he probably trapped that window over there too. I'm not gonna check it though. I'm getting paranoid because now he's getting very close. I prefer to be over here. I'm not that far around that pallet. Guy's getting tunneled, dude. I feel so bad. He is tunneling that guy. I mean, when that happens, you either gotta get better and try to stay alive as long as you can, so things can get done. Or sometimes you gotta get better, more comfortable at playing injured, you know? But when they're camping like that, you just gotta do gens. I forgot he had pain res. Now, I know she can hang in that hook for a little while. And with my resilience, I should be able to make it over there before she fights. If I don't get distracted with the killer. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, he's got Noid. There's nothing you can really do. Go find it, but what do I have to lose? He's gonna slug. She's dead. I'm just gonna quit when she goes down. Yep. That's what bad killers do, but whatever. They usually run nowhere. They usually slug. They care. They're trying. They don't know how to gain pressure, so they're just trying to get a 4K. And it is what it is. I'm not gonna dog them, but I just hate when people play like this. You're never gonna get better at playing like this. Never. Never gonna get better. Especially when you run Noid all the time. Like if you run any in-game perks, you're just. You already know you're not gonna win the game at all. Period. Without those perks. You know what I mean? I mean, of course. I ain't gonna say nothing. I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say nothing. That guy lost so much pressure, and he got got out by Noid, and then decided to slug. That's what bad killers do, man. That's what people do when they're new to the game. I get it. I was once there too. And then they want to say, "Well, you lost the game. You lost the game." Yeah, lost the game to to an in-game perk, and lost the game to someone slugging. What are you gonna do against someone slugging, huh? Nothing. Yeah, I could have went and found the totem. I could have escaped, probably. But still, there should have been at least 2 or 3 of us out.
What is this place?
It's crazy, man. Some people play this game, man. They gotta be new. There's no way they have over 1,000 hours. If they have over 1,000 hours playing like that, I don't know what to tell. I understand people have their own style on how they play the game, but you're never gonna get better. You're never gonna get better at killer or whatever survivor if you just run meta perks all the time. I switch my perks up, but usually this is the way I run. I mean, and I guess you can consider Windows meta, but it's real meta when you're a good player. But I only use these to help me loop because I'm a decent looper. But at the end of the day, as far as killers go, some killers are just either new at the game or they don't know how to gain pressure properly. If they don't know how to gain pressure, then they're going to rely on Noid and other perks like that. Now the Trapper, I understand the Trapper maybe because he has to set up a lot, but he was tunneling, dude. He from the get-go, you could tell he was new. Tunneling one player out of the game, running Noid and then running slug, and he cares so much about his freaking 4K. And then when his lives get harder and he gets these, parties, teabagging, flashlight, and then they want to cry. They go to Facebook and cry. It's crazy. Like if you don't let at least one survivor go every now and then, and all you care about is your little 4K, their lobbies are gonna get extremely hard, and it's no one's fault but yours. And you ain't gonna be able to handle it. I can promise you that. You can be crying on Facebook. There's nothing, as a survivor, there's nothing you can do with a killer. Slugs, tunnels. I mean, there's perks that can help, but there's nothing you're gonna do with how people want to play the game. Oh, night, it's Oni. Don't take a hit. Don't take a hit early. Don't take a hit early. Go as long as you can. I need to get him on me. As long as you can. Don't take a hit. Bamboozle? Don't drop it. Don't you freaking drop it. I better get out of there. He got grabbed. The only time I ever get grabbed if I'm distracted doing something, and it's a silent killer. Hang res, I hate that perk, man. I should have known. I should have got everyone runs that perk. Should have known. It's one of my favorite maps. Come on, glitch gamer. Get him off the hook. Okay, he's on her. I need to go for the save here. His gen's closer to being done, so I need to go for the save. We know he's coming right back over here. We already know that. It's 100% come back over here. There he is. It's just a terrible loop, man. How did he hit me, dude? He didn't even hit me. Hit the air. These hitboxes are whack sometimes, bro. He's like 2 feet from my body, man. That's a terrible loop, man. I should have went to a... There's not much around here. There's not much I could have played. I need like the shack or something. I guess only. What the heck? Weird. I'm facing the wrong way. Wow. This is weird. I've never seen it before. This is kind of funny. It doesn't even look, I'm not even hooked. It's just dangling there. Okay. He's just slugging now. Whatever killers seem to do in low tier MMR lobbies. What do you want? These teammates ain't very good though. And we're hitting super slow. Alright, if I need to get him at the shack. If I get him at the shack, he's gonna... I'm very confident he won't get me down. And then you hurt me? Oh, he's got me here. Yeah, I mean, he's playing that very well. Wow. Good play. I haven't played against the Oni in so long. I mean, he's not playing bad. I'm just not playing good. I haven't played against the Oni. In my defense, I haven't played against the Oni in a long time. I should not have ran around the long side of the building. I thought he was gonna try to cut me off to the other side. That was my mistake more than anything. We already don't have any pressure. Just do gen. I mean, he's not great, but he's not bad. I'm just not playing good. I gotta make better decisions. kind of want them to chase me. I just don't care. I'm ready to get out of this game. Oh, chase me. If I don't play against a killer very much, I don't play good against them. I don't play against Hillbilly much. I don't play against freaking Bubba much. I don't play against Oni much. It's usually just the first, Vecna, Unknown, Michael, Ghostface. There's a lot of killers I don't play against. Like, rarely do I play against. I don't like how sharp that he can turn corners, man. Oh, wait. They're gonna die hook. That's his first hook. What do I do here? I don't know what to do, bro, because I can get Hatch right now. But he's not gonna fight. He's gonna. I mean, I'm dead. I might as well give him Hatch. I'm trying to show him where the hatch is at. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm trying to get my key. What is he doing? Oh my god, dude. He just blocked my key. Oh my god, bro. Ah! His teammates are so body sometimes, man. Dude didn't want me to have my key. It's crazy. This game is so terrible sometimes, bro. Like, why do I always get these body teammates, man? They don't have no brains. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, man, it makes me so aggravated. These lobbies used to not be like this, man. When they had the old ranking system, it was actually around people my skill level. People that actually play with brains. So aggravating. Dude just stood there. Texas. How many hours you got? Yeah. Who the hell puts muffins in the freezer? Probably you. Like, why do I always have to be the one to carry lobbies, man? %90 of my lobbies, I'm always the one like stay alive or can stay alive and chase way longer. I understand some people just can't loot very good, but and they gotta change. They gotta go back to the old ranking system, dude. This new ranking system they have, the fact that it's based off you escaping is not even based off. It's not even based off skill and performance in the game is kind of crazy. That dude did not want me to have my key back, bro. I was trying to show him where the hatch was at. I was gonna give him hatch, but I mean, what else can I? How else am I supposed to explain it? I'm sitting here pointing, trying to get him to follow me, trying to get my key back. Usually I'm like the master at looping. Like usually I'm like the master at looping the shack. The shack is my go-to, my bread and butter. But lately, today I haven't ran it pretty good. You know, it just comes down to making bad decisions. It happens. Everyone makes bad decisions here and there. One day I make really good decisions. I play good, and if I'm not feeling, and if I get on the next day and I'm not feeling too well, or I'm not feeling good, or I'm a little sick, mistakes are gonna happen. Bad mistakes are gonna happen. And today, I'm not saying I don't feel good. I really don't. I feel a little nauseous. I just don't feel good. I'm sick to my stomach. But if you're sick and you have like any kind of like brain fog or a headache, you're not gonna play good. Like I'm telling you, your mental state. I ain't talking about like depression or anything, but like anxiety. Even anxiety. Like I have anxiety. Even if I have like a anxiety attack or something not like the brain fog, whatever, you're gonna play like absolute crap. And even good players struggle. Remember this: 90% of players that are on YouTube, I mean, if you go to their Twitch, they're struggling. A lot of stuff you see on YouTube, you're seeing their good games. I go to Twitch all the time. I watch all kind of, you know, big YouTubers on Twitch all the time, and they got games where they just struggle bad. So on YouTube, you just see a lot of their good games. So even the best of the best struggle. I mean, basketball, football, I don't care what you do. You're gonna struggle in life, no matter what. I don't care what you're doing. And for people to say, "Oh, skill issue," every time you know if you struggle in a game, "Oh, skill issue," it's like, hey man, I'm not a robot. I'm not AI. I'm not a programmer or a program. I am a programmer actually, but I'm not a program. And to sit here and say that a skill issue based off one game is just crazy. But yes, I am a programmer, by the way. I am indeed a programmer. I make my own mods and stuff, but... Well, how are you doing? What are they doing? Why is he leaving him on the... Is he gonna leave him on the ground too? He's picking him up. Why are you gonna walk all the way over there? See, why are you... Okay. Unless you got sprint burst, but... There's nowhere for me to go. I'm just dead end, man. There's just nothing over here. Jesus Christ! Like, what are these loops? If I get him at the shack, it's over. I'm not going down the shack. I promise you that. I'm not going down the shack. Or anywhere that has a decent loop. Like, this is the weakest loop I ever seen in my life. If I was smart, I would have ran it that way. Drop that pallet there, and I could have ran around the whole thing. Is that new sound? Is that new audio? I don't remember hearing that before. This game's frustrating, man, because I am too good of a player to be going down this quick against freaking players that barely even got 200 hours in the game. It's ridiculous, man. Some of these loops, I'm just getting unfortunate loops, timing, everything. Been playing this game since 2017, long time. And I got games like, you know, I got many 5-gen chases, but that don't have to be besides the point. It's just frustrating when, you know, me being a good player and then going down so quickly sometimes, or you just don't perform very well. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, like, these loops are just terrible. Like, just... you don't want to get caught over here in these loops. And my shack's not going to be my best option. I'm also hungry. I haven't ate today. Starving. No! I had no idea where he went. Oh, good play. Good play. Where I messed up there, I didn't stand by that window. I didn't stand by that door and kind of give him a, you know, shoulder the wall. I should have did that. See if he was gonna commit to me. That's usually my little check spot. That's what I should have done. You don't. Sometimes you don't think about things in the moment. You think about it after. See, if I was smart, I would have stood here, see what he was gonna do. But you know, you think about that after you know, it's just so much going on in chase and so much you gotta take into consideration. You're not gonna remember everything, man. You're gonna outplay yourself a lot. 90% of the time, it's not even gonna be the killer outplaying you. It's gonna be that you just outplayed yourself. You just didn't play it good enough. Bet. Come on, buddy. Come on, sexy. Come on. Come on, big pops. Yep. Come on. No. Commit to the chase, buddy. I don't remember it being the bar. Did they change that too? So it looks like when you get hit with knives, it used to go like down, I feel like, but now it's like broken down into sections. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like stages. And then they disappear after what, about however many seconds. I didn't read all the patch notes. Because I hate the trickster. I think he's annoying. I think Wesker got nerfed too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you're at my shack? I mean, I agreed. I got the gen done. I'm probably dead here anyways. He knows. Oh, he definitely knows. We're just gonna give it to him. Or dead. He probably just gonna slug now. Ah, he wanted that more. Such a weak Mori. Let's see what happens. Still ranked up. Once again, didn't play very well on me. That's on me, man. I gotta make better decisions in chase. I don't feel good today. I'm a little bit under the weather, but no excuses. I'm a little bit under the weather, but no excuses. So don't feel very well today. I have chronic pain. I've been actually on medical leave, going through some medical issues, so you know I have chronic pain too. So I have to go like the physical therapy and stuff, and it's not a good day today. I just don't feel good. But no excuses. I'm not saying that's why I'm playing bad. I mean they're playing good too, but my mind's just not making good decisions. I'm making bot decisions. I ain't making good enough decisions like I normally make. Like on a good day when I'm feeling good, eating, whatever, hydrated, whatever, don't headache. I play very, like my mind's there. I make really good decisions, but by now it's just it is what it is, man. We're just gonna keep playing. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe we can try to slow down what we're doing, our thinking process, and try to be more thorough with it. And what I mean by that is not get too ahead of ourselves or panic or anything. Which I don't really panic much. I'm not using my check spots as I need to. So every loop I have, especially the shack, I have check spots where I can shoulder, I can look through that boarded up window, see where he's at. I'm not using my check spots. I don't know why. Stupid. We'll be alright though. We're having fun. I mean, hopefully we play better, but we're gonna have fun. We're just gonna keep playing. I haven't played this game a long time. 9 years is a long time, dude. And I get frustrated when I outplay myself or play bad because I've been playing this game too long to be making these kind of noob like mistakes. I don't make that much mistakes very often in chase, but what I do is very embarrassing. Because I'm making mistakes that a veteran shouldn't be playing, you know? I've been playing this game a long time. The game came out 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. I came to the game about 5 or 6 months after release. I wish I was playing it when it came out, because I would have got the Legacy skin. That would have been nice to have that. That skin is so sick. But I know, and then like I dated this one girl and she was like, "Oh, it's just a game. It's just a game." Every time I get mad or rage, I'm like, "I understand it's just a game, but you don't understand. I'm competitive, and I'm playing this game long enough to be making stupid decisions or noob-like decisions, like." And then of course I always rage about how killers play because I can't stand sometimes being tunneled, slug, camped. It's annoying. It's very frustrating sometimes, but all you can do at that point is just get better at looping and try to stay alive as long as you can to give by your teammates a chance to get out when they're gonna tunnel or whatever they're doing. How many tricksters are we gonna get, dude? I understand we're gonna get a lot because he got nerfed, but Or, I don't know if he got nerfed above. I want to say he got a little nerf. He got changes, I should say that. I want to say he got nerfed, but people seem to be liking him, I guess. I don't know. He's very annoying when he don't. That's the bad thing, man. Not a lot of this is gonna be a bad map for us. There's not many walls that we can use for line of sight. Pain res, I should know it. Every killer runs it. Surge, pain res. No, that was Surge. He definitely got pain res. No, he got Surge. Okay. Oh. Well, I don't know. I didn't expect him to come that way, but okay. He's just so annoying, man. He's so annoying. He can spam his knife so freaking much. If you're in the open, you're just screwed. What are you gonna do? You're just screwed. Some of these killers just annoy the hell out of me. And they're blue. I didn't realize that. They're blue. I didn't expect him to go the other side, though. I did not expect him to do that. Thought he was gonna come up here. I didn't expect him to go around. That was a good play. Teammate, what are you doing? She's more worried about freaking... Okay. So worried about blessing that totem. But all just run around, dude. It takes 2 of y'all to get chased. Nice. Don't want to be healed. Don't chase me. I don't want to be healed. Get on the gen. I don't think he has pain res. He don't have pain res, I don't think. He does. Pain res and surge. You should already know he's got pain res if he got surge, right? But oh no. I hate this map too. This map is not a good map. Like, this map is terrible, dude. And I live in the South, and I'll tell you, this map does give me like a swamp type vibes, but I just hate this map. You get stuck on every little rock and freaking log. Sometimes the gens won't work at the edge of the map. You can't do a gen. Like the gen won't let you interact with it. And it seems to happen more on this map than anything. I complain a lot. I know. I complain about video games and changes and stuff a lot. I do. Not gonna lie. But as a developer, you gotta remember, I am a developer myself. I do projects, I do mods, I do mod menus, I do, you know, I make mods for Grand Theft Auto, other games, story mode games, server games. I do that. So I understand sometimes how things, what I think things should be. I will say I'm not a fan of the hitboxes. There's gotta be a way they could change that. I almost got stuck there. We're not dropping it. We'll take it down here. That's fine. That was a good chase. Wait, what? That's incorrect. What did it say? Chase for 9 seconds? I know that ain't right. I've been on a 5-gen chase. How is that accurate? How is that accurate? What did that say? Hold on. There's no way that's accurate. And single match, be chased by the killer of a total for 90 seconds. What? I'm just out getting that? Okay, I got video footage of being chased for 5 gens. The hell? I got video evidence of being chased. You know, taking killers on 4 or 5 gen chases, man. I don't understand that logic at all. Oh, he wants me bad. I don't know why I'm just now getting that. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Only 0.1 players have it? Wow, how many people have it? I bet you I know why. I bet you when you lose sight of the killer, when he's still on you, but you get distance, it doesn't really think you're in chase. You know what I mean? Like a lot of players do a thing called shift tech where they run and then they start walking. Usually when you do that, you can get more bullets out of that window. So that's probably why. Probably because he never lost sight of each other, or he never lost sight of me. Oh, he's got is that discordance? And they're just selling. I mean, they're just selling, bro. This game's over. They're just literally giving the game. I should report them. They're selling. I mean, that is like, you're basically just giving yourself up, and I just hate that. I mean, it's kind of I mean, just get better, I guess, at that point. But I mean, the game's over. Just loop them. I mean, I'll take a hit. I don't care. I thought I was seeing him go that way. I thought I was seeing him double back. It looked like it. I mean, this game's over anyways. I mean, she's not gonna do nothing the rest of the game. She's trying to get Hatch. I hope she knows that Shaq. He's gonna hear it when he hooks me. He's definitely gonna hear it. It's unfortunate. I should not have went down over here. He's definitely gonna hear it. Oh, that sucks. Knew it. Okay, where's it gonna go? This is gonna be aggravating. We're gonna get nothing but tricksters now. He's so annoying. Come on. Dude, what other new games do we have we can buy? I want to start recording some other gameplay. I need to start recording some YouTube videos. Instead of just doing live all the time. I go live on YouTube a lot too, like I am now, but I need to actually like record some videos too. Not really been any games that catches my eye. There's some new simulator games out, but survival. 70 to Die, one of my favorite games of all time. No Way Out. I might actually play that game too. That game looks fun. Or is there a way out? Like that prison game where you gotta try to escape. Another trickster, dude? Are you serious right now? Man, there's a new Michael Jackson movie coming out in April 20 something. 26th, 24th, I think. Man, it looks really good. His family's putting it on. It's actually Michael Jackson's nephew that's playing as Michael Jackson. And supposed to be more accurate. I'm definitely going to go to the movie theater and watch it. 100%. Looks really, really good. Sounds like Michael Jackson. Looks like Michael Jackson. I like true story movies too. You know, you may not be a fan of Michael Jackson, you may not like him, but there is no doubt that a lot of the ways that his mental state was in his older days, and his childhood was torture. His childhood was hell. They're gonna cut me off. He knows I'm here. He's gotta break down. He's gotta break down that door. He's gotta break down that door. Or I can loop this forever. Wow, does he have pop? They panic jumped off, didn't they? They shouldn't have done that. You gotta wait to see if you commits to it. So he can only hold like 25 knives now? Hello? That's a madman. It's a madman. I hope we can get our exhaustion back. We're kind of screwed up here. I hate this gen up here, dude. This is the hardest gen to get out of the way. Bamboozle? Wow. He's got bamboozle. Nice. I didn't expect that. This map is terrible, dude. I hate this map because I hate it because the shack has 2 doors. I don't like that breakable door, dude. It's so annoying. It's so awkward. That lunge is crazy, man. Cray cray. That lunge, cray cray. It's so dumb, man, how fast he can do that. I mean, whatever. We're probably gonna die here, but. Man, it's just that's such a bad loop. Slugging? Nice. What's she doing in the basement, dude? I don't know why we're 99 gay still. So he like gets. So when he goes purple, or whatever, does he get to throw his knife faster? I don't know if that's how it works. Cause he like there's like some kind of power. See my friends on. tune actually. That should be better. That's a lot better. G major scale, A flat major scale, A major scale. That is going to be B flat, B major scale, C major scale, no flats or sharps. Move that up to C sharp. D sharp or E flat. And you move up to E. That is going to be F sharp. Back to G. So in G major scale, you have A or G A B C D E F sharp G. Back to G. Your chord comes from basically a triad. Comes from your 1, your 3, and your 5. To make a chord minor, you flatten the third. So 1, 2, 3. So a third would be B. Flatten that down to B flat. And then, so if you're playing this, you flatten that third down. So instead of this being G major, you can go G minor like this. You flatten that third like this. So you got B, and you flatten that down to B flat. Right? The national minor, so basically everything comes from the major scale. Even the minor scale, the national minor scale comes from the major scale. The sixth note in every scale is always going to be the minor scale or the relative minor of that scale, which means they have the same notes, which is pretty cool how that works. So if I'm playing in G, well, I know it's going to be E, but if you count up from the scale, 1, 2, 3, you know that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my 6. That's gonna be an E note. So I can play an E minor over a band playing in G major, and it's gonna sound great because they have the same notes. And then to play the national scale or the national minor scale is you go E to E instead of G to G. So. So yeah, you learn the major scale, you can learn anything because everything comes from the major scale. Literally every single thing, every chord, everything is built off major scale. The minor scale, C at 9/13. even modes. So modes, your first one would be Locrian, and then your two would be Dorian, Mixolydian, and so on. All that means is if I want to play in D Dorian or A Dorian, then it's basically like playing G major, but instead I emphasize the two. So that's G major, and then I'll kind of emphasize this. Just kind of emphasize that 2 chord. You can do some cool things with that. I gotta teach some kids. I got some kids I teach, and Bob to take on some new clients. Then I got some shows coming up, some gigs. So another thing I like to keep in mind too. There is a thing called, which I don't know who made this or how it works. I know how it works, but I don't know how, like, what made people think of this or how they came up with it. It's called a circle of fifths. Circle of fifths, man. This thing, whoever created this is insane. If you're new and trying to learn chords and stuff, and keys of chords, if you learn how the diagram works, you can figure out any chord, any key, and figure out what chords go in that key. For example, let's start with C, because C is our home right now, right? And there's no sharps or flats, so you have... That's C, D, E, C, D, E, F. Let's see, C, D, E, F, G, A. That is going to be B to C. Select the alphabet, really. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Back to C, right? But obviously we don't go past G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A, right? So you gotta see to figure out what the diagram works and what's minor. Is remember your 2, 3, 6 is always going to be minor. So right here is we're in the key of C. Boom. D minor. Boom. Right there. So you're always gonna go right over here. It's always gonna go right here. This back and forth between here, and then your diminished chord is always gonna be just a little ways away. Other than that, this is your key right here, pretty much. So you have C, D minor, E minor. So remember, your 2, 3, and 6 is minor. Remember that. So there's our 2 minor chords. And you come down here to F. Now it's major. All these are major up here. Your G's over here. Then your relative minor. There it is. That's your relative minor. That's why they're right below each other, because they have the same notes in it. So your diminished chord, we don't use diminished chords. That's your diminish. Back to home. And it works for every single key, which is pretty cool. So these are all your relative minors of these chords and these keys. So E minor is a relative minor of G. So they share the same notes. They have the same notes. Pretty cool. There's another thing too. For example, if I want to say, D guitar, diminished chord. Numbers, maybe I want to see if I can find the numbers here. Here we go. 1, flat 5. So it's a root, minor third, and diminished fifth, which means a flat 5. And diminished 7. So root, minor third. So you're taking the root, minor third, and then a flat 5. So we could do it's basically a diminished chord. Sounds very rough. That is your C, your minor third, and your flat 5. Or we could do a flat. We could do a triad version of it. That was more of a barred chord version of it. So a minor chord with a flat 5. So basically, a minor chord with pretty much with a flat 5. There are different ones. You got your 7, B3, flat 5, flat 7. Intervals. So flat 3, flat 7, flat 5. So it's always going to be a flat number. So pretty much what it is. I read through a lot of charts, so I forget sometimes how to play stuff all the time. I look through to figure out because like I said, once you learn the major scale, you can just look at charts and figure out what you need to do. You know, you figure out what all this stuff means. The C major 7, that's just basically adding the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take that 7, you add that 7 in there. So that is your C major 7. Come adding the 7 in the scale. Your C G7. Your D minor 7, so on. I don't really use these other, E minor 7, flat 5. I don't add C major 7. It's just no point. Just makes it add. I guess you do if you're a jazz player. I'm not a jazz player, so I don't use a lot of these complex chords. I could, but they just sound muddy to me. I don't like the way they sound. And then you got your ho-ho, so your ho, half, ho. So you got your ho, half, ho, ho. So, yeah, ho, half, ho, ho. So Yep, so that's your basically on one string. Your minor third, B flat third, flat third, flat 5, minor third, flat 7, minor third. Just show you different ways on how to play a diminished chord. Using numbers. I always look at charts all the time. Figure out different, cool things to do. Because I don't know every chord. There's so many chords out there. So a harmonic minor, it takes to 1. So if you look at, like I said, I already know the major scale. So obviously you learned that, right? I know most of everything, pretty much. I know a lot, but if you know the major scale, you could just build on all this. So your harmonic minor, you take your 1, your 2, your flat 3. So 1, 2, 3. You flat the 3, 3, 4, 5, and then flat 6. Right? So you take the 1, the 2, the flat 3, the 4, 5, flat 6, 7. So that would give you the harmonic minor scale that you can solo in. So if we start in G, take 1, 2, 3, flatten that third down. Okay, then you get 4, 5, flat 6. In the major scale, you do this, but we're flatting the 6, 7. And there you go. So it sounds like this. So you got your major scale, and you got your regular minor scale, and then you got your harmonic scale. There's your harmonic scale. So your A, starting from the G sharp. A, B, C. Alright, so B, D, F. So yeah, this is it right here. This is the formula. That works for any key. So that's what we'll do. Let's try an A, and then we'll do an A minor, see how it works over it. Or A minor chord. So we have. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That sounds very wicked, very dirty, and very like mean. So you have your A major. Then you have your, like I said, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F sharp is your relative minor. So, how do I want to play this? Could do like. Like that, I guess. That's your minor, and then you got a harmonic minor. So there's 3 different scales. And like I said, we can look at some other augmented chords. Once you learn the numbers and the chord and the scales, you know, you can look at stuff like a lot of these chords I don't ever play, but I can. And I can look at the notes and I can look at the tabs and see what, oh, flat third, okay, you know. One of my favorite chords there. Let's see. Let's check out guitar diminish. Not diminish. We just did that. 13th chords. Here we go. This is a nice little chart. C 13th, C major, diminished 7th chord, C7. So that's how you take your C, E, G, E flat. And this all this means is you take the 1, 3 to 5, you make it a dominant 13, you flatten the 7, and then to make it 9 or 11, 13, you add the 9, 11, 13 in the scale. So whoever that would be. Major 3rd, perfect 5th, minor 7th, 9th, 11th. So I'm trying to find a good description so I can describe it better. So I guess that's a big stretch. I'm trying to find it though. So minor, root, major 3rd, perfect 5th, minor 7th, flat 7, major 9th. Okay, let's say how to play 13th chord. I mean, I know how to play it, but I'm just trying to find a good description. Especially when I'm teaching it to my students and stuff. You know, it's kind of hard. It's easier for them to, I mean, I can teach them, but I want to make sure that I like to print some like homework stuff for them. I can do it all myself, but I really don't. I just like to have like I don't know. I like to take information from Google sometimes and add it into my stuff that I'm doing. Now they're not nowhere at this part yet, but even teachers have to do their own little their own little homework because I want to make sure I don't teach anybody correct or incorrect. That wouldn't be good. I don't play a whole lot of 13th chords. I mean, I really don't. You know, I really don't play a whole lot of them. All you're doing really is you're taking the 13th note in the scale. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're taking the 13, so whatever that takes to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Let's see, I think that's. Yeah. There's your G add 13 or G 13th chord. So you basically it's like you're playing a whole, and then you take this pinky down here. That is your 13th, major 13th. I don't know how it goes. That was fun. Playing with a backing track. What about this one? What's it sound like? Oh, I didn't expect that to fall. I actually like the solo, or this backing track. It fits nice. That was fun, dude. I like that one too. What about... Oh man, I'm having so much fun right now. I'm getting carried away. I'm having too much fun. I'm having way too much fun. I've only been able to play kind of fast, pretty fast, shreddy. I've only been able to shred. But tree picking, I've never really actually was really good with that, but I've been practicing a lot lately. It's the 5 notes that's hard. You know. I can do 3 notes pretty good. You know? But when you start doing the When you start doing the 5 notes, it gets a little harder. I've always been able to do things like, you know. Would have been able to play kind of pretty quick, but that's been something I've always been able to do. They like the girls like my fingers, yes they do. They love my fingers, they do. I'm gonna break these strings here soon. Just have a feeling I'm gonna break them. I'm going to break them, 'cause I don't love them. Dude, that delay is so long. Holy crap, I didn't realize I had that long. That's crazy. Dude, I am so freaking hungry. I haven't ate all day. Are you freaking serious? I don't even know. Why do you look like you just want more? Who is this trying to follow me on Facebook? I don't even know you. Who is this, man? Who is this? Oh man, I didn't warm up and I started playing fast. I hope I don't have a wrist injury. My wrist is killing me right now. That would suck. That would freaking suck. Suck. That would freaking suck. Hope you. I'm hungry. I don't know why I keep doing that. Let's see. Yeah, you don't want to. You want to make sure you're holding the pick where it's not too much is sticking out. You want to kind of barely any pick is sticking out, really. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Oh, and I got up early. I'm about to go find something to eat. That's a little sus, my guy.
So you can put God's word.
All right, we're out here working. Got to get the arm in shape. All right, we're out here working. Got to get the arm in shape. You guys know me. I never call myself the GOAT. But these GOAT gummies, they fueled me up for this game. But I'm here with the real GOAT, Robbie G. Watch that boy go. Oh, boy. All right, we're out here working.
Wu-Tang gangbang, left eight. Ray took on a date with the purple tape. Passed on to Ace on and then Ghostface. They had a hell of a run. Standing up.
3 reasons why you keep losing parlays by one leg. 1. You're adding too many team and player props.
Cooper, they say you're washed up. What? That you can't do mashups anymore. What? That they all flop. What?
Oh my god, dude. bruh. Are you serious right now? You cannot be serious. You are pathetic, dude. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get something to eat or cook something. Get ready for this gig I got going on too. Guitar gig, concert, whatever you want to call it. I don't get nervous playing in front of. I mean, I have anxiety, but I don't get nervous on stage because that's my home. But I haven't done it in about 7 years, so I'm kind of nervous. Kind of. It's been a long time since I played in front of 50,000 people. Long time, man. All right, I'll be back on a little bit, probably around 5:30. All right, peace out.